10th and last. And away they go from the 1200 meter marker. Duchess Lane is right there. Elusive Flight is also well positioned. Just behind that, My Tai. On the right-hand side, Dive Captain's trying to get over. Further back in the run is Candle Rock. That's racing about 4 or 5 lengths off the leader, Duchess Lane, Missy J. Then comes Hey Delilah. Behind that is Adora. Further back in the run is Naomi, and Accidental Tourist is the trailer and is about 8 lengths off the leader. We suddenly into night racing as they turn into the home stretch. And it's Dive Captain that shows the way. In second, Elusive Flight. My Tie's in the yellow. Duchess Lane's on the inside. Then comes Candle Rock. Down the inside, Missy J. Accidental Tourist and Zadora as well as Naomi. They come right out. It's Dive Captain there at the 300 meter marker. Behind that, Elusive Flight. Accidental Tourist is trying to close it down. It's still Dive Captain over the last 150. Elusive Flight. Accidental Tourist is closing them down. An Accidental Tourist coming strongly at Dive Captain. Accidental Tourist won it. Second, Dive Captain Naomi, and then Elusive Flight. So last time, a little bit unlucky, I must say, Accidental Tourist. The rider this time didn't panic, came from stone last. Well done, Tabisa Gamere. Wins it by 3 parts of a length. I know the guy's got 7 and 8 to 1, Accidental Tourist. Well done, Jimmy Sarkis. Second, Dive Captain. Third to number 10, Naomi. Fourth to Elusive Flight. The tote favourite ends up number 1, Accidental Tourist. And then My Tai further back, Duchess Lane. So as we look at this, the winners on the extreme right-hand side. The mare by Gimme a Green Light. Fifth win, the 6-year-old mare. And at this stage, just 1 or 2 reminders. And comes to get Dive Captain, who's on the left-hand side. But the victory is for Accidental Tourist. And wins it. There's the salute. And they win going away. Tote favourite 450. That's all for the time being. Safe trip, everyone. Craig Peters signing off.
Well, number 1 is the number you'll need if you caught this pick 6 this afternoon. Accidental Tourist, Duncan Howes and Tapiso Gomere. Well done to everybody concerned. Duncan, before the rain hits us, nice win from this mare, and she's been rewarded for consistency.
Yes, Dees. She went up to a very high merit rating. She won 3 in a row as a younger horse. And she's always gutsy and honest. And, well, she got home in front today, and that's what counts.
Well, you've given the kid a chance. You didn't take him off. You could have if you wanted to, but he's come through now 3 rides on her for 2 places and a win. Not too shabby.
Not too bad. He was very unlucky last time out. He couldn't get a run. He's quite lucky. He claims 4, but he gets on well with the horse, and he's learned how to ride her now, so it helps to get them in front.
Well, she hasn't won in some time as well. Nice to see her win again. She's now a 5-time winner, Dunks.
Yeah, look, she's a polytrack specialist. She's not as good on the grass. But like I said to Jimmy, you know, she's honest and she always gives a good account of herself, and the win was always going to come eventually. So she's paid her way, and she's been a pleasure to train. Thanks very much to Jimmy Sarkis. We've had a lot of luck together, and his colours go past the post in front quite often. So I really appreciate it. And then to our staff, we've had a lean patch over the last couple of weeks, but we're getting back there. All working hard, and patience pays.
Well, it's certainly a nice way to end it off, and safe travels back home, Dunks.
Great. Just thanks to our sponsors winning form as well, and well done to Tabiso.
Lovely. Duncan Howes. You mentioned Jimmy Sarkis and Red Jack Trading. And Jimmy, a friend of racing, well done to you, and Red Jack Trading as well. Tapiso Gumede, last 2 runs, good runs, 3rd, 2nd, and you've gone 1 better today.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to thank Mr. Howes for keeping me in the horse. I know it was not easy. Last time I tossed it, but this time I got it right.
Well, you just stuck to the outside where you had a nice clear run.
Yeah, the horses in this race meeting, they were winning in our side, and my horse always running our side.
How far back were you?
I was like 10 lengths off, so.
She can turn it on. She's got a good turn of foot.
Yeah, I always run like that. Even the last time it was unlucky. She came from the back. She was down in the race.
Well, I'm glad that you've managed to get it home this time round, because he's been loyal to your good friend Duncan Howes, and you've rewarded him, so well done with that.
Thank you, sir. I'm very grateful for this winner. I would like to thank Mr. Howes, all the team at home. They've been shouting me a lot. I'm grateful that I got this winner now. And I would like to thank the owners, everyone that's involved, and the academy and the riding masters.
How many winners now, young man?
This is my 6th one now, sir.
Well, it's going well. You're getting chances, you're riding, you're getting the experience. That's what it's about. You enjoying it?
Yes, sir, I'm enjoying it very well.
From which part of the country are you, Tsepiso?
Yes, sir, in Devon.
You're from Durban. You're a local boy.
Yes, sir.
So mom and dad firmly behind you, family firmly behind you. They like what you're doing?
Exactly. That's why they say I must come here, because they also like Rossi. So I would like to thank them a lot, and God also.
Okay, all the best, my man. A nice way to end it off.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well done, Tsepiso Gumede, for our good friend Jimmy Sarkis, Red Jack Trading. And then the winning groom, Ayabonga Matrebo. Ayabonga Matrebo getting his 1,000 Rand from our good friend Warren Lenferna. Well done to the winning groom, Ayabonga Matrebo. And that's a wrap of our race meeting this afternoon. And we thank the racing gods, the weather gods, for letting us get through this meeting. As we mentioned, around race 5, race 6, around there, it looked dicey, but we managed to get through. And a big thank you to all the guys concerned: Warren Lenferna, Gold Circle TV, Craig Peters upstairs, and of course the boys in the Obi van and their team. We had Mr. Curry and Rice, Mr. Fish and Chips, Levi, Matthew and Denver. And a meeting will never go by. Always nice to have him back. The best and hardest working cameraman on course, who is none other than Zane. From myself, Deez Dynan, until we meet again, you take care. Salani Gashle.